This is Robin Burrill with Signature Home Services, and we are here in the beautiful Revelations Showroom in the World Trade Center. I am also with Amy Mintz with Interior and Textile Solutions, and Courtney Buhmann with Uttermost and Revelations of the Buhmann Group. Yes. So thank you, ladies, for being here with me today. Courtney, why don't you start out by telling us about the fabric, that's on this sofa. I know it's a one cushion sofa, so we're going to have comfort wrinkles over time, and it feels really good too. Yeah. So, tell us about the fabric.
Well, you've got a great curve here. The construction is all created in the USA, North Carolina. It's just a beautiful vertical chenille fabric. So even though it's a lighter color, it's going to be amazing to clean. So with being protected, but that linear fabric just almost gives it a velvet look.
When it changes color too.
Yes.
And it is so soft.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, that's it.
And this one, actually, Amy showed me, but this one actually attaches. Amy, you want to show us over there next to you that, we will no longer have the problem with the cushions getting lost, which I think is fantastic. And I love that. And I also love the detail of the way that the cushions fit into that corner there.
Yes.
It's just a really great, clean line, classic sofa.
Yes.
And, a color that goes with everything.
Exactly.
Because you could go gray or gold or blue. And because even sitting here, you can see the gold tones or the gray tones in it. So, it really is a great addition to your
Yes,
line.
we're really excited. Just came out last month. So,
And I love the fact that it's one solid cushion, that makes it super easy to vacuum and clean, and things won't escape into the unknown down on the deck of the sofa. So that will be it causes that to be, or it's going to be a lower maintenance sofa to take care of. And also, too, the fact that this fiber is a performance fiber. I will call it a high-performing fiber. It's going to clean well, but because it's light and it needs to be protected, so the ease of use and easy spotting for the client. But this is a fabulous fabric and a beautiful sofa.
yes.
So tell me how, because I know you have educated me, Amy. Tell me, how often should I vacuum my furniture?
You should vacuum your furniture as often as you vacuum your floor or your area rugs. And I'm the weirdo that vacuums my hardwood floors because of indoor air quality, so that when you're sweeping, it goes up into the air. So now that's hard to do. A lot of people will not vacuum their sofa or their furniture once a week, but this is a filter, no different than that. And this area rug on the floor, it just catches everything. And what happens is that dry soil collects here, and if you don't vacuum, it scratches. Now, this is polyester and polypropylene, which are plastic and petroleum-based products, and they scratch. And then when they scratch, that's where dry soil hangs out, and that causes dinginess. And it also reflects the light differently. And you may see some of these high-performance fabrics that are white, and you can see where the fingerprints are and the smudge marks. It's because it's scratched over time, and that's where everything's just hiding and embedded into the fiber. So you want to make sure you vacuum. And if you can't vacuum once a week, if you don't have a housekeeper or you're just not willing to do it, at least a couple times a month. And you don't have to do the whole thing. Just go over the tops, the arms, and the seat cushion really fast.
Okay. So, Amy, can you tell us if somebody spilled Kool-Aid or red wine or whatever, or even a juice box on the sofa, how would you clean it? I see you have your gear here. What would you do?
Well, the first thing
what should I do?
If you have a spot, you want to blot up as much as you can, not scrub, because you're damaging the fibers. Because remember, this is polyester or polypropylene, and that, even though this is a white terry cloth towel, it can still cause scratching and damage. So you want to blot as much as you can. You get up as much. And then you just want to take some water. Now, I do prefer distilled water over tap water or regular or even bottled water, just because there's no minerals in distilled water. But any water will do. And then you're going to pour some water on there and get up as much as you can. It's kind of like rinsing your hair before you put the shampoo in.
Okay.
So if water doesn't get it out alone, then you'll take a spotter. Now, whoever protected your sofa or your area rug, they'll leave a spotter behind, or you just want to make sure you have a spotter that is for the fabric that you're
Okay.
And it's better to stop here if you don't have a quality spotter and go to the store and buy a quality spotter, or call the person, your local carpet cleaner, upholstery cleaner, or area rug cleaner, and get a quality spotter.
And so that's not something like...
The Resolves of the world, they belong on the trash. I'm sorry, Resolve, but that's the best place for them, unless you have some outdoor area rug that you can rinse off. The problem is, do you remember the days of having too much shampoo in your hair and you don't rinse it out, or you put too much soap in your laundry and your clothes look dingy? That's what happens. Even though it says it's neutralizing and it's an encapsulation cleaner, still rinse it out.
Okay.
Because when something's dirty, it just attracts more soil to that. So, but if you have the right cleaner and you still have a spot, still have some issues there, then you're going to take your spotter, follow the instructions, they're usually on the back, and put your spotter there and get that out. Now, if it is urine or fecal matter, a dog accident, a vomit, or anything like that, and even just regular spots, I recommend everybody have some type of home machine that, this is just a simple little Bissell spotting machine. You can buy something small and portable like this, or you can have one of the stand-up carpet cleaners. Just make sure they have an upholstery attachment to it, and then you can put the water on here and just rinse it out. I prefer one of these if I can, over something like this that might scratch, but this is polyester, so it's going to be okay. But if this were a viscose blend or something else that's very delicate, you'd have to be careful. But you just want to extract that out. And if it's been protected, it should be very easy to do.
Okay.
So too, if it's just dirt and debris, this is what we call a dry chem sponge. Actually, it's a soot remover in the fire restoration world. This is great to get pet hair off. So you want to use this and get as much pet hair as you can, and then vacuum. This is great for area rugs, you name it.
Clothes.
Absolutely. Yeah. So this is just a dry chem sponge, and we love these.
Thank you, Amy, for lots of knowledge. And tell me, I know you had the white terry cloth. Why do we want to use white versus just whatever we might have?
Well, a couple of reasons. One, you want to make sure that there's no dye left in the fabric that you're using, so it doesn't transfer when it gets wet. But you may have some old cleaning rags that have been cleaned 100 times. They're fine too. But I like white because I can actually see if anything's coming up and transferring from the bottom.
Oh, that's great to know. Okay. Courtney, that is a stunning chair. I know I saw it at market, and I love the legs, and I love the way that the leather is finished with the stitching. What is that called?
Yeah, they just did a flange here, so it kind of curls up, and then there's no cord piping, to finish that out. So it has a casual, but just great look.
Elegant look. Yes. I really like it. It's beautiful.
Soft.
Yeah, it's very
Soft
green leather. So it has just almost a buttery feel in this blue. Great cushion here.
And Amy, one thing that you said earlier was that chair, that leather has a finish on it. Not all leathers come with a finish, correct?
This has a nice finish on it that gives it added protection.
Okay.
So something like this, I would highly recommend from the maintenance side, is a good conditioner and cleaner to go along with it, because it does require a little bit of maintenance.
Okay, so you still want to maintain your leather like you vacuum your sofa then?
That's correct.
Okay, great. Thank you.